Hi, this is Gina with Perfectly Imperfect Junk Journals. I am getting caught up with YouTube, so I am so glad I can finally film a Flip Through Friday, thanks to Gwen the Trash Witch, who is hosting. This flip through has a total of 13 pages, so I hope you watch it all the way to the end. You may have seen this journal before. This is my crafting journal, and it includes magazine collages and hashtags that I have participated in from wonderful channels. I found this Western magazine at the doctor's office, and I didn't keep the name of the magazine, I just cut out the graphics, but I loved all these graphics. So it'll be about 13 pages of collages that I made, so I hope that you enjoy it. I watched a video that put frames around their collages, and I tried it with washi tape, but it is harder than it looks. So these are the only 2 pages that I added frames. It may be hard to see, but I added a chair in the back, and I wanted to work around it, but it kind of got lost with all the layering. There was only one Native American piece, and I put him in the middle of this beautiful turquoise necklace, and then just added a cowboy hat on top. I love this belt buckle and added a piece of a belt on the other end. Oh, and I do love my cowboy boots. I really like this girl's eyes, and I added so much and more. This graphic on the side with an older man and his dog was just too cute. And then you had to have your good-looking cowboy. And I also added another belt in the back, and I just love this man playing his guitar. For this page, I found a cowboy sitting on a stool, but he didn't have his head. So I had to add another good-looking cowboy there on the top. And I added this watch to show he was holding it. And this cowgirl is just back here relaxing without her shoes on. I love these red cowboy boots, and I have a pair similar to them, and I can't wait to start wearing my boots again. But anyway, here are some nice hats on the top, and I added "This is how we live" and "Style and comfort." Aren't these the coolest belts? I love them, and I added "Countdown to Magic." Here in the top is an antique gun, but I couldn't tell you anything about it. But I also like this ceiling fan and light fixtures, and I just highlighted them with my acrylic pens. How nice that this magazine had Garth Brooks. I'm a huge fan, and I've gone to about 5 of his concerts. Yep, I'm a fan. Here is another red boot, and I added some items on top with the sentiment "Searching for Freedom in the West." Okay, here's the name of that antique gun from the previous page. And then here in the top, I added some cowboys and then added the sentiment, "The Arrangement," with a nice vintage photo on the top. And towards the bottom is a cool graphic with a young lady. This magazine page already had graphic layouts on their page. I added a ticket on the top of these nice boots that were handmade by Old Gringo. Down here in the bottom is a little train station, and then here's this good-looking cowboy on his horse, and here's a silhouette of Minnie Pearl. It's part of this vintage graphics. How many people remember Minnie Pearl with the price tags in her hat, and she had, I think, a howdy yodel. I really liked this scene of a modern kind of Western room, and then you can see the buffalo on the top. And then I have this lady here. I don't know why I put the Grand Ole Opry in the front of her face, but it kind of looks okay. And then down here in the corner is just a leather seat. And then I love this Santa Claus with his reindeer. It says "Cowboy Christmas" and "Made by hand and heart, one at a time" for Santa Claus. This is my favorite page. I love this lady playing the piano. Here is a modern barn, and I found the barn. I love this cowboy that's about to rope, the sign that says "Western Trading Post," this wonderful piece of artwork, and this vintage photo at the bottom. This is a 2-page layout with "Wild at Heart," and I'll start on the left. I have these beautiful pieces of turquoise jewelry with a nice background. Here's a beautiful cowboy hat right next to some diamond rings. And then down here at the bottom is another hat that's on top of a trophy, and this beautiful black and white photo. Okay, this is a fun page. Look at this cowboy playing his guitar. I love this shoe, so I found a space to put it down here at the bottom. Okay, and then I added a boot, a chair, and just some Western graphics kind of in the middle of the page. Okay, here's a big boot. And it says "We Are the West," and there's this beautiful mountain background. I found this cowboy riding. Here's just a nice fireplace, another beautiful leather couch, and these cute little ankle boots. And here at the bottom it says Heritage, History, and Legacy. This was a neat graphic to add. It says the scene, window to the west, celebrating the world's largest honky tonk. Okay, you gotta love these boots. And then over here, some more pretty Western graphics. And on the left side is a book. I don't know what the title is, it's too hard to read, but I really love these 3 TVs on the front of the book cover. And then here at the bottom, I found this banner that says it's the best hat store. Okay, this is the last page, the end. I love this lady with all her jewelry, so I had to add her. And then this is a beautiful, like, Western outdoor scene. And because her hand was kind of cut off, I had to add a sun. And those who know me know I love to draw my suns. So that is it. Thank you, Gwen, for hosting this wonderful hashtag. And thank you for watching all the way to the end. I greatly appreciate it. And if you can tell me what your favorite page is in the comments section, that would be wonderful. And if you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Thank you again, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.